I really, in discerning my call, had the sense that I was being called to do a ministry of intercessory prayer and counseling. And it just occurred to me that most people, if they're looking for somebody that's going to be inexpensive to get their counseling from, it's likely to be the pastor of a church near them. And so I just decided that I wanted to be a pastor, and I've got a strong commitment to education. So I went to seminary and just chose to pursue being ordained as an elder. In sort of the quick and dirty version of the educational requirements is that to be an elder you have to have a high school diploma or equivalency. You have to have a bachelor's degree or equivalent from a college or university that is accredited. And then you need a Master of Divinity degree from a seminary that's approved by the University Senate. Now, depending on your situation and what you want to do while you're pursuing your education, if you want to serve a church or not, there are lots of different pathways you might take to those milestones of degrees. And so my advice is just to stay in very close communication with your district superintendent and your district committee on ministry, and they will be able to help you determine what is the very best educational path in terms of specifics for you. I remember one of my seminary professors saying, we can't train you for everything. We don't have a class in painting, for example, in case your congregation decides to paint the church and you want to join in with them. The requirements, the job description, if you will, of an elder are listed in the United Methodist Book of Discipline. It takes 2.5 pages to enumerate all of those things. Basically, elders are called to ministry of the Word, teaching and preaching the Word, ministry of sacrament, administering the sacraments and educating people about the sacraments, order, in other words, the job of providing administration and leadership for the church, and then service. We are called to serve in a variety of ways, to exhibit servant leadership and to teach people about servant leadership. So there is a long answer and there's a short answer, but again, the Board of Ordained Ministry can really help you determine how you can be the very best and most effective elder that you can be if that is the call you're pursuing. My advice to someone who is discerning a call to ministry probably is going to sound pretty obvious. But first of all, if you're married and you're discerning a call, as I was when I began to discern my call to ministry, please include your spouse in that process. I have seen marriages torn apart when someone feels a call and have not worked to bring their spouse along in that calling. I would, again, encourage everybody discerning a call to include close friends and your church family in that call. Lots and lots of prayer. Give it time. Be patient, but still be persistent, because God is not going to tell you something once and hang you out to dry. God is going to also be persistent in trying to make that calling clear.